Yo, what's going on YouTube? So today I'm gonna go around and check out some of the other cars I have here. I do have one more car that's not here at my house, and it's actually at my dad's house. Been broke for years. It's a Nissan 200SX S12. It's a V6 VG30. Broke the timing belt on it, then all the valves. So haven't driven that car in years, but I do have it. It was automatic. I manual swapped it myself. Really miss that car, but just haven't had the money or the time to really put into that car yet. But today we're gonna check out the wifey's new car. She's got an Alfa Romeo Giulia TI Sport. It's a Q2 rear-wheel drive. We're gonna take a good walk around it, inside and out. Tell you everything at least that I know about it. It's a car that used to be hers, daily driven every day. I drive it now every day. The Acura RSX Type S. I drive it every day to work now, as I used to drive the Charger, but now I can sit in here and get the loving that it needs, because it's got a lot that needs to be done to it for me daily driving it nicely for plenty of years. So yeah, let's get into the Giulia here. We'll back it out and get a good walk around inside and out, and I'll tell you what I know about it. Alright, so now we're in the car here. So let's give it a start up. Hit the start button. Of course, in the quadrifolios, the QVs, get a red start button. We'll probably do in the future just for a little color touch in here. Let's give it a start. Get a really nice display. Does have Apple CarPlay, all kinds of media. This is the only thing we've done in the interior so far. I just bought her these blue accent rings just to bring in some color from the outside of the car in here a little bit. But eventually we are going to get some of the carbon fiber trim package in the future. Get some carbon fiber in here, make it look a little better. But yeah, it's nice Italian interior. Again, this is a TI Sport. Excuse any mesh you see in here. This is the wife's car. She drives this every day. Really nice interior. Got sunroof in the back fixed. Can't adjust that one at all, but pretty nice. Got one in here. Close that. Any sunshade there. A nice big roof. Goes all the way back. You can open that up as a moonroof style, or it will open all the way up like a sunroof. As far back as she'll go there. That's pretty nice. Like that. That's a full glass roof. I'll show you that on the outside shortly when we get outside. But plenty of options to go through here on the infotainment center. I'm not going to go through all that. It's a lot of stuff to go through. But I think the only negative thing that I've found about it so far is, like, say, like running this radar detector or any kind of 12 volt. There's not really a 12 volt source here in front of you. You only have your USB hook up here. So if you want a 12-volt source, you get it out of the center console here. So we bought this adapter. I bought this for her. It's got multiple hookups. And there's a pocket that it reaches right down here. You can tuck it away in. Kind of tucks away real nice. A couple 12-volt outlets to add there, so you can do a radar detector. We're eventually going to put dash cams in here, front and rear dash cams, so we needed a place to hook that up as well, because I don't really plan on just hardwiring it in. I do want to do the 12-volt source, because I got one in my charger that it's just 12-volt. That's just like how I do it. I don't really want to mess with the wiring in this car. Let's see what else. Let's open the door here. Everything's, I mean, it's really nice. Can't expect much more. Like I said, it's a little dirty in here. It's not terrible, but pretty nice. Nice big paddle shifters. This is the TI Sport model. You get nice big paddle shifters. I do love them. They're very nice. I like how they're fixed. My charger, they're a quarter the size of these. It's just I don't like them. I want the extenders on mine, but they are very nice. I do like that a lot. If you plan on getting a Giulia and you like paddle shifters, or you plan on having the paddle shifter, I highly recommend that. I would not substitute it to not have them. It just not only just drives and feels good, it looked nice. I like it. So it's something that took us a while to learn when we first got this car. So drive, there's a button here on the back. Push it in just like any other automatic, and you pull back. That changes you to drive. Push it in forward, that takes you to reverse. And back again to drive, you can bump it over to manual mode. But park is the one that seems to fool us and everyone else that gets this car. That is a button. P for park. You push it, now you're in park. When we first got it, we just did not realize that, and we took and got it inspected today for a North Carolina inspection. Even the guy that drove it in, he did not know how to put it in park. We had to tell him what the park button was, but just what it is. It's different than every other car. But electronic parking brake, activates parking brake. Well, you gotta have your foot on the pedal, deactivates it. But yeah, electronic parking brake, very nice. Instrument cluster. You do got the DNA modes, so that's your basically eco mode. It's just your normal driving mode if you don't like any harsh suspension. And then this one, you got dynamic mode, and then you also have an option to soften the dampers when you push that button in on here. So you soften up the ride a little bit, but you do have to push it in after selecting that to make it a softer ride. Of course, I like staying in dynamic. Like she drives it around in the normal mode, but I like dynamic. It says it cuts off traction control and whatnot. I can't say that it does. This car just does not like to spin the tires. Even if you try, it just does not like it at all. So if you have any feedback on any of that, maybe just doing a small burnout or something, you know, kick me some info on that. I'd like to know that. Another thing it does have is the automatic stop and start, like when you stop at a stoplight and whatnot. But so which they have a way around this. We haven't bought it yet, but anytime you get in the car and start it and you don't like the automatic start on and off, you do have to push that and turn that on every single time you get in the car. The parking sensors, like if you park close to a curb or anything, this thing will constantly beep, and that turns any of the sensors off around the car. Of course, your parking lights. Fog light button. The car does not per se have front fog lights. It has the rear fog lights, and I'll show them in a little bit. But pushing that button will activate rear fog lights, which whenever I use a car, I use literally every option in the car because that's why I bought it. So I always have those on. Can't think of much more in the car. Nice dome light section. They got nice LED lights in here, not too bright during the day, of course. Garage opener and closer. I do like the shape of the vents and how all that works. That's really nice. Alfa layout. Of course, the beautiful Alfa emblem. Yeah, I can't think of much more to talk about here in the interior. Super nice. I do love the interior. Nice fit and finish from the Italians, of course. Can't be mad about it. And the first thing we did to this car was got the windows tinted, because I did want to take care of her. It does sit out in the sun when she's at work. Yeah, that's all I can think of in the interior. Can't think of much more. So we'll go to the outside, take a walk around under the hood and everywhere else. So on the outside here, again, this is TI Sport model. We did buy this used. It was a leased car, so we bought it. It did have a little bit of front end damage that we will get fixed in due time, but of course it has its rock chips and whatnot in the front. But again, daily driver, not that big a deal. Nice little Alfa Romeo accent in the headlights. Beautiful colored emblem. You gotta love that front end. It's just what draws you to this car. The Alfa wheels, of course. These are the 19s. The red calipers. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure that Brembo does the calipers for Alfa, if I'm not mistaken. Beautiful blue. Don't ask me the color. I don't know. This is the only blue one we've ever seen. We've never seen another one when we were shopping for them. We have not seen another one since we bought it. This is the only blue one we've seen. Again, this is the Q2 package, so it is rear-wheel drive, limited slip differential. So plans, probably this year, not a lot. First thing we are gonna do is get the carbon fiber spoiler. Of course, everybody's gotta do that. Just don't look the same without a spoiler. So we'll be getting the carbon fiber lip spoiler. Comes up, down, back up. We'll be getting that. There's your full glass roof. Do plan on getting the wheel spacers they sell in the future. I do like my wheels at least flush. Of course, if you've seen my Charger, you would know that. Definitely like the wheels to at least be flush. But it does have two 25/40 19s in the front. Can fit a lot more tire on there, of course, but the back is what we're concerned about. Let's see here. 255/35 19s on the rear. Definitely gonna go wider on that in the future. I would say maybe a 265 or 275 eventually. It depends on how far the spacers, or how big a spacer we end up getting to put on it. Well, let's see. Let's pop the hood. Take a look. The 4-cylinder turbo 2-liter. We literally have not touched the engine bay since we got it, but in due time, maybe a cold air intake we'll get. But I wouldn't even call it a cold air intake. A lot of people just say, you know, basically just an intake for looks, maybe hear the turbo a little more. So I don't know if we're gonna do that yet. Maybe in the future, maybe if we start getting to actual performance mods on this car for her. Just don't know yet. But yeah, 2-liter turbo. There's your turbo, sitting nice here at the top. Looks like a downpipe install wouldn't be too bad. Probably go catback on this car eventually. That will be one of the performance mods we do, just for a little sound. I like to hear my cars. Of course, everybody likes to complain about my Charger and how loud it is and how much of an asshole about it on YouTube. Hey, that's what I like. All right, so about trunk space. If you want to know about any trunk space. So she literally don't have anything but a towel in here, so that's good. It's not super deep. Yeah, maybe 2 bodies in here, you know. Since that's our nice trunk measurement, maybe. But you gotta have a nice little area to store stuff over there. Battery is in the rear in the compartment here. From the factory, they would come with an air pump. We obviously don't have that, but you got a tow hook back here. No spare tire, just like most new cars that I'm seeing. You got some road sticks there in case you do break down. Complete pain in the ass to get down without almost breaking that. Done it one time. Don't recommend trying it again unless you really plan on using them. But that is all I can think of. We'll turn the headlights on, get a good look at all the lights. I'll turn the rear fogs on. We'll get a good look at that. I don't know if it'll work without the ignition being on. We'll see. Oh yeah. Beautiful Alfa lights, and I know the frame rate's not gonna keep up with it. It's gonna look flashy in the camera, but if you know Alfa lights, you know what they look like. You know, there's a nice defined line there. They look real mean coming down the road at night. So let's go to the tail lights. I'll show you without the rear fog lights on. Can't really see. Yeah, I guess they show up in camera better. So here you got how the factory taillight lights up. The rear fog light is here, so we'll turn that on. See if that even works without the key being in. Don't believe it does. No, it does not. It does not like it if the key is not in the car. It knows that the key is not in the car. Let's see if we can. Alright, there we go. So there's your rear fog light on. It almost looks clear in the video, but it's just a very bright red, very defined bright red. I do run it with those. It just adds a little nice touch to the lights. Yeah, well, we'll give it a start and a few revs. And ain't nothing to hear, but you know, somebody might want to hear that. So we'll cut to that. All right, so we got the car running. Yeah, quick exhaust note, literal factory exhaust, turbo. Alright, so give it a drive down the road here. Right now we are in dynamic mode. Just full auto. Give it a minute, we'll pull out on the road here. Dynamic mode, so it is the hardest riding mode. Give it some gas. Not terrible for a little 2-liter 4-cylinder turbo. Not terrible at all. Actually don't even get on it that much. That was full auto mode. We still got the paddle shifters to go through. So we'll give that a try here in just a minute. Alright, so we're gonna pop it in manual mode here. Down the first. Not bad. 8-speed transmission, so plenty of more gears to go through if you wanted to. Instantaneous. It shifts as soon as you hit it. It still pulls. Call it like fast, but it is quick, very quick. I think you know, a downpipe, full exhaust, and a tune. I would like to see what it would do. It would actually be pretty impressive. Yeah, just going into manual mode, literally hitting the gear selector there on the paddle, or you can bump it in over here. You can pull back for upshift, push down, or push up for a downshift. But yeah, so it's a quick little couple pulls in the Alfa Romeo Giulia. It's for the 2-liter turbo. Alright y'all, so that's it. Let's full walk around inside and out. Test drive down the road of the Alfa Romeo Giulia TI Sport 2-liter turbo. If you have any questions or anything, feel free to comment, ask. I'll answer what I can. I mean, I'm not a genius on these cars as it is, but yeah, something I said was wrong, feel free to correct me. It's fine. I was going to talk a little bit about my daily driver, but you know, we'll do another video on that another day. This one's went on a little bit longer than I expected, but should be getting a bath tomorrow and whatnot. But yeah, so the only other thing I can say I haven't talked about is the steering. It's a very good steering car. I mean, as soon as you turn the wheel, it turns very quickly. I would love to take it to the tail of the dragon. And we will, that is in the plans. Very good handling car. Cannot wait to try it. But of course, there's going to be people that hate on it. 4-door car or whatever, you know. Hell, I get it all the time for my Charger. But you know what? I didn't buy it for any of y'all. I bought my car because I love the look of it. My dad's a Mopar man, always been all his life, and it's just what I love. You're not going to hurt my feelings. Call it a boat, 4-door, piece of shit, whatever, you know. It's not going to hurt my feelings. Say what you got to say. Whatever makes you feel better about yourself, to say to me, hey, it's fine, hey, do what you gotta do, you're not hurting me. I got what I want. I got more, you know. This is what I like. So yeah, I'm gonna try to upload some more videos. We're definitely gonna do one on the RSX, nothing special, whatever, but hey, I'm gonna do it, show you what I got, what I own, what I love. More to come with this. We're gonna do some more content this weekend on the Charger. I'm gonna get it out. It needs a bath, needs to be cleaned up. We did take it out the other day. So we'll be doing that. But yeah, so if you like what you see, if you haven't already subscribed, you should definitely subscribe. Trying to get to 1,000 subscribers, of course. We're more than halfway there already. Hopefully most of you haters have already subscribed, because I'd love to see some more hate comments. It's great, love it. But yeah, so like the video, please subscribe, and you know, hey, see you next time.